What's up, fam? Hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Nephtara Grace. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new, welcome in. Listen, I'm gonna sage again. I'm already saged, but today is just that day, y'all. It's that day. It's a lot popping off in the ethers, so come on in, grab your favorite cup of whatever it is you drink while you watch, and let's get this started. We're gonna start with the runes. It's a lot going on now. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know what y'all are doing. I don't know what you got into, but it's a lot going on out here. Okay. I see Anzus right off the jump. Now these Ingas and Othela. Okay. With Anzus and Othela out here, I mean the ancestors are here. Now these and Ingas. It's something that you need, and you've needed it for a while, and it's being provided to you from the divine, from these other realms, okay? Maybe you thought it wasn't coming. Maybe you thought, I don't know, maybe it's like you thought God forgot. I don't know. But you're about to be pleasantly surprised. Let me get a thing, please. For those of you who are new to the channel, go ahead and look at the description box below. You'll find details about what I offer. My website is there where you can learn more about me, all the things. I do personal readings. Please be mindful if you reach out to me for a personal reading. I don't sugarcoat shit. Okay? So if you're not ready to hear the truth about what you're dealing with, don't book me. All right? Don't do that. All right, we got the moon and the hangman. But if you're ready to know what's real and do something about it, I'm the person for you. The moon and the hangman are the themes for this reading. There's some oracle out here. Something may not be what it seems to be. Look closely, check, don't assume. That's a whole word right there in itself. Plus with the hangman, the hangman and the moon is like, stop, look, listen. You know, what's that song? They're putting this song right now. Everybody look what's going down. Stop. What's that sound? Everybody, what's going down? Education is, you got to, if you are not learning something new, you're about to learn something. There's too many cards. Take all these. There's too many cards. Okay. We ain't gonna argue about it. We're gonna take all these cards. Okay. Let me see what we got here. 5 is out here twice. 4, 5, 7, 8. 4, 5, 7, 8. Something is wrapping up. That's what it is. Something's wrapping up. We got spirit of place, goblins, magic, prayer, and rescue with the education. I'm telling you. See, something was delayed, but it was for your good. Spirit of place talks about how you have everything you need. No need to worry. You have everything you need. Okay. It's number 4. Number 5, coming out right there, goblins. Goblins talks about letting the fears from your past hold you back. Actually shining a light on those spirits so you can see what they are for real. Look at this card again. The goblins are in the shadows, but the sunlight is right there ready to actually illuminate what is actually going on. Okay, so go back to the moon card. Something may not be as it seems. Yeah, look again. So I'm telling you, listen. It's like, yeah, what's another way they need to hear this? You got magic prayer out here. But you also got rescue. I should have put a selfie light on that because I feel like the sun's coming in, but y'all can't see very right. Anyway, you're gonna have to see what you can and hear my voice, okay? That's what you're gonna do today. Got 2 5s, no 6, but a 7 and an 8. Now that 6 is important. That the 6 is missing. Notice that's what's got me. The 6 is missing. I'm like, well, there are the 6 is missing. There's a 6 that's missing here. We're gonna keep going. That 6 is gonna have to show up though, because it's needed. Okay. We got rescue out here. I'm telling you, you've been praying for something. You've been waiting on something. And I think you thought that it wasn't coming. I think you thought maybe God forgot. No. God didn't forget. Something you've been praying for, something you've been waiting on. Now, part of why you had to wait was there was things you needed to learn first before you could receive what you were asking for. It's like, let's get an example. I used to want, y'all are gonna laugh. I can be so country, whatever. I used to want a 4-wheeler real bad. Like I wanted one real bad. No, that's not even, I'm a better analogy. I used to want a motorcycle bad. When I was younger, a kid, I wanted a Ducati. I'm an Aries female. You just gotta roll with it, okay? I wanted a Ducati. I really wanted a Ducati. I wanted a bike. Okay, I'm from Atlanta, so I wanted to 85 on my bike. Judge me later, okay? I did not get a Ducati. One, my parents were never going to. They were never going to do that, okay? But two, I was reckless enough. I didn't need a Ducati. What I did end up with, though, in my late 20s was a dual-purpose Kawasaki, okay? And I had dual-purpose tires on it, which was great because I like to be in the woods. So I could take that bike off-road, and I did. I absolutely rode that bike in Atlanta. Then I took that bike to the backwoods of Georgia and rode that bike. Like, it was great. It was not a Ducati. It was not a crotch rocket. I didn't need a crotch rocket, okay? Let's tell the truth. What I needed was something that was actually appropriate for me. And even then, I had to learn how to ride the bike, yeah? Yeah. Just because you see something you want it, or you're like, no, that's for me, you still have to learn what you need to learn to have that thing you want. That's what this is giving. So you've been waiting on something. You've been wanting something for a while, but you actually needed to learn some things before you could receive it. That's all that's been happening. That's all that the delay has been about, is you learning what you needed to learn before you were given this. But what's missing here is a number 6. I'm not going to stop till I find that 6. Okay, that 6 is important. I can't even tell you why, but it is. And I'm missing this past life right here. 37 breaks down to 10, giving us a number 1. See, we're already off to something new. Let me tell you why 6 is important. Number 4 is the foundation. But 6 is what gets put on top of the foundation. I feel like we're coming in after a tower. You got a foundation here with 4. Your foundation is solid. Your prayers are being answered. But I think what's happening is this solid foundation, that's what it is. Something false got put on top of a solid foundation. Hot dang. Dang. And so the divine needed to clear that false edifice. False. It was a tower. It was a false tower. It was a false building. It had to fall. And now the foundation is still solid. Something that is true to the foundation is about to come in and be built on it. Okay? That's what's happening here. Yeah, I was bothered by that 6. I'm like, where the hell did 6 go? That made no sense. In case you can't tell, numbers talk to me, and I love working with numbers. They have their own. They are a language. Why? I love it. Leg up. I told you, your help is coming. And that's number 7. It's 34 giving us a 7 leg up. 16 rescue. Number 7. Rescue leg up. That's what's happening. Now, why? Coming out the 31 or the 4. Again, you may be asking yourself, why are things going the way they're going? Why do things look the way they look? Why did I have to experience what I experienced? Why? Let's get you some confirmation out here. But I can tell you from where I'm sitting, the why is because you had a solid foundation, but something faulty was on it. That's not going to jive. Nemesis is the goddess. Let's get a crystal. Archangel Michael, who's my teacher? Poyo, Uriel, Gabriel. That's the 4. We have black coral for light in the darkness and Botswana agate for breathe. Gorgeous, you guys. Look at that combination. Beautiful. Get the affirmation for both of those. Light in the darkness. Yeah, I feel like that's really poignant for you right now. Yeah. Because sometimes when we say we want something, it doesn't happen, we can get left feeling like, but why? And the bottom line of this message is that all is well. Everything is happening in perfect time. So I love Botswana Agate coming out for breathe. Now, something about grounding yourself in as well. I think sometimes when we feel like we're not getting what we want, we can get ourselves very worked up, very keyed up. And you just want to come down and breathe. The Master Crystal Deva Ke Kimael. Black corals, gorgeous. The affirmation for black coral: in love, I am free. Keywords here: light in the darkness, empowerment, confidence, spirit, ascendant master, contact, fear, freedom, hope, and purification. In love, I am free. In love, I am free. Botswana Agate. This is the Master Crystal Deva Ramatel. I love Botswana Agate. I got some. Oh, I have some on the back of this phone that I'm recording with. I'm like, where's my? Oh, it's on the back of the phone. So the affirmation here: I choose to breathe the breath that I came to be. I create my life. It is what I am. I choose to breathe the breath that I came to be. I create my life. It is what I am. I choose to breathe the breath that I came to be. I create my life. It is what I am. In black coral, in love, I am free. Keywords for Botswana Agate, though, are breathe, personal power, addiction, breath, manifestation, solar plexus chakra, smoking, and choice. Okay, that smoking is significant. Orange Crush is the hybrid out of the Cannabis Tarot today. Wow, you guys. I choose to breathe the breath that I came to be. I like that the Hangman is here. It's really significant. All right, let's get some tarot. I'm going to pull my hair up for it. Give me 3 decks today. I have 2 themes, but let's get 3 decks out here. Okay, I'll have to cover the naked people in that one, but we'll do it. Let me get 2 more. All right. Absolutely. All right, you guys. Holy Spirit, archangels, ascendant masters, legions of light, gods and goddesses, those who walk with me every day, thank you for protecting me as I channel messages from my tribe, for showing me what I need to see and telling me what I need to know, so I can support the tribe as we love, learn, thrive, and grow. As above, so below, and so it is, because it is so. Okay. Wakey, wakey. All right, you guys. So they just keep saying it's time. It's time to receive. It's time to receive. But I feel like feeling into the energy tribe. Yeah, you're all listen. You're all in different spaces. Somebody feels stagnant. Somebody feels excited. Somebody's being meticulous about something. So we're in different spaces. So this is a collective reading. You're going to take what resonates and leave the rest behind for the next person if it doesn't resonate with you. Okay. If you don't have a message in this reading, it's okay. Come back tomorrow or find another reader, right? But that's how this works. This is not a personal reading. If you want a personal reading, go to the description box below. Get on my website and book a personal reading. This is a collective reading. Let's get it. I'm starting off that. 4 of Swords. I like that. That goes along with the Hangman and the Breathe. What about this 4 of Swords? Got an Emperor. It's Aries energy. And the Gate. This is Judgment. Okay. something's been laid to rest, but in a really good way. It's like something's been determined. I don't know. Maybe it was not certain before. We'll see. King of Wands. Doubling down on that Emperor energy. I'm you know, Aries is out here. All right. Death. There's been a change. Something shifted. Some fears got laid to rest. That's a part of it. There was a fear about something, but now that's been laid to rest. It's like something, remember that goblin card from the beginning, right? Like something got brought to light, something got illuminated, and now it can be laid, now it's laid to rest. Tell me more, please. The world. Death in the world is two endings. Something is done. How is done? My daughter and the K-pop demon hunters, y'all. But this is done. You don't come back from that, I think. Especially with the judgment out here. Nah, it's done. Ten of Wands out sideways. So I don't know, maybe somebody wasn't sure if this was a good or bad thing that it's over. Hierophant. No. Maybe weren't sure if it was a good thing. But regardless, the divine is who ended it. Okay, so whether you like it or not, it's over. I mean, I got the Four of Swords, the Emperor, the Gate. Dang. Y'all, something is over. Like, I'm telling you, like the divine ended something. There's no coming back from it. This has got to be showing up in the energy as a clearing, as a space. There's got to breathe here. There's got to be like a sense of, right? Because Ten of Swords now. That's another completion. That's a lot of completions out here. That's a lot of things being over. That's like telling me 3 different ways that something is done. Or maybe 4 with the gate and the judgment over here. Dang. So I don't know. This Emperor is a business owner, a father figure. I don't know, but something over. The Two of Wands with the Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So now you can focus. Let's look at the connection that's coming to you, that's headed for you. They're saying in front of you. Some connection in front of you. Now see, let me go back to what I said before. You had a good foundation, but there was something faulty on top of the good foundation. So the tower came, a storm comes, and the faulty edifice, the faulty structure is knocked down, it's obliterated. Fucking 5 times right now, my God. Death card, the world card, it's done. I told you, I feel like we're coming in after a tower. Like the tower happened and now here we are. Like, oh, look at all the pieces on the ground, you know. But there's a Two of Cups is right here. This Eight of Wands, Two of Cups, Eight of Wands, right here. Yeah, the Sun. I told you something's being, I'm telling you now. Something happened now. Listen, I don't know your business, but I'm going to tell you, you tell me in the comments. You got to tell me in the comments now what happened, because something happened. Because something was good. Something was doing something, but it's not doing it no more. We started off with the Four of Swords. There was some type of activity. It ain't active no more. Some type of emperor energy has been put down, laid to rest. You gotta take what resonates. I don't know who this is. It could be your boss. It could be your ex-husband. It could be the father of your children. I don't know. It could be a woman in masculine energy. I don't know. Okay? What I can tell you is they're not doing what they were doing. They're not doing that no more. Page of Swords. The Sun in the Page of Swords, this means everybody. Tout le monde. Tout le monde. Everybody. Todo el mundo. Todo el mundo. Which one do you speak? The whole world. Everybody. Everybody. Okay? Tout le monde. Todo el mundo. Tout le monde. I don't know. It's over. Everybody can see. The Sun in the Page of Swords, everybody can see. Everybody can see. I don't know what they're looking at. But it's a lot of endings out here. I'm telling you, somebody got set down. Somebody got sat down. I'm telling you. And they're not getting up. And now you can move forward. But I'm trying to tell you something. As you move forward, something's happening in the public eye. So, Page of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. See, something's happening in a way that everyone's going to see you. It's almost like people are about to watch you go after what you want and get it. I mean, I said it right there. Page of Swords, Page of Wands. That's a Five of Pentacles. Oh, I'm like, what is it? Okay, interesting. Oh. Give me the Five of Pentacles after this Page of Wands, because the Five of Wands. See. Okay. So people see that somebody was stirring up trouble. This gives me mirror energy. Could be a backfire. Could just be a messy ass reflection too. I'm telling you, it's like people watching. This was a dream. This is that dream I had. So the dream was, I was someplace. I don't even know where, because I don't know the people. Mark that. I did not know the people in the dream. Mark that. It's important. But anyway, I'm in the dream, and somebody's like, it's like a bunch of people there, and they're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. We're not going to accept you. We don't like you. And I walked away, right? Like, okay, fine. But then I got to my own spot, and I was like, no, what was that about? Like, why didn't they like me? I showed up on time. I was in the flow, like everybody, like I was there. I was in the flow. Like, what the point? What didn't they like? So I started checking me. I was checking me. I checked myself. Like, was it this? Did I show up like that? Like, what's going on here? Well, then somebody came through. I didn't even know who this was. It's like I recognized the energy, but there was no face. And I was like, why didn't that group let me in? Why were they like, you have to go, when I was on the same protocol as everybody else? That don't make any sense how they didn't accept me. So that energy is like, well, I don't know, the way they do things, it doesn't make any sense. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And I said, I'm not worried about it, because I got me. I'm not worried about it. But then it's like, in the dream, y'all, Spirit had me go back. It's like I could go back and hear what the people were saying behind the scenes about me. Okay? So this is what they were saying. So somebody And this dream was so layered. Like, even after I woke up, I had to ask Spirit. I was like, okay, go back to that dream and tell me what this just was, okay? So in the dream, I circle back around somehow, and it's like, dreaming in a dream. Y'all ever dream in a dream? I know it's Inception, but if you know, try. So in the dream, I go back around, and I can hear them talking about me. And they're like, well, we don't like her because she's like a swamp witch. That's literally what they call me, a swamp witch. And I was like, a swamp witch? Why do they call me a swamp witch? That's so weird. That's so weird. What the fuck? Right? So I'm like, oh, okay. And somebody's like, well, I wouldn't call her a witch. We don't know enough to call her a witch, but we just don't like her energy. She has swampy energy. And I was like, So in the dream, I go back to my space, wake up in the dream. And I'm like, why would they say that? And then I wake up in this realm for real this time. So then I'm brushing my teeth this morning, getting ready, for my day. And I'm like, Spirit, why would they say that? One, in the first level of the dream, they don't let me, at the first level of the dream, I'm already in the space with other people. They single me out and say, oh, you can't be here. Okay. And then in the dream within the dream, I go back to hear what they're saying about me. And what they're saying is, oh, I have swampy energy. They can't trust me, blah, 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 blah. Okay. But where is it coming from? And then Spirit showed me real clear what was going on. It was these men. This one guy, it's like this guy, there was a guy who saw me with a guy and was like, oh, they shouldn't be together. Now, people just need to mind their own business, but anyway. So in the dream, he was like, well, they shouldn't be together. So one guy goes to another guy and says, oh, you're with Swamp Witch. You shouldn't be with Swamp Witch. And the dude is like, Swamp Witch, why are you calling her that? And they do this whole thing about how I'm this and how I'm that. Now, here's the funny part. The guy who initiated this was lying, and he knew he was lying. He had determined that me and this guy did not belong together. He actually thought that I should have been with him. Stick around for it. And so what he did was he said to himself, well, first of all, this fool don't deserve to be with her. I'm going to break them up. And he's like, what's going to break them up? What's going to tear this apart? Oh, I know what's going to do it. If I get him to think that she is a bad person, if I get him to think that she is dangerous even, right? Like might be doing something to him, he'll leave her alone. So that's what he did. He started a literal smear campaign to have the guy that I'm dealing with in the dream not mess with me anymore. But it turned into an entire group not messing with me, right? Because of this shit this guy started. But his intention in the dream was to end up with me himself. Okay? Here's a joke, and here's what I talk about a mirror. When I said, no, it could be a backfire, but it's got a mirror energy to it. The lies that he told about me was really how he felt about the guy I was with. It's like, because you gotta think, this guy was so into me. He's like, he's like, oh, but how I feel about this nigga is this. This nigga got swamp energy. He's so seedy. He's so this and that. So this guy begins to project this guy that he don't like, his weaknesses and shortcomings onto me to make this guy leave me alone. Then he gasses this guy up. King, you're a king. Look how you move. You're an emperor. Okay? You need to be with somebody like yourself. You need to be with somebody on your level. He was talking this way in the dream. Gas this man's head up. So in the dream, that's why nobody wanted to mess with me, because I'm Swamp Witch or whatever. But in reality, dude number one, that's how he feels about dude number two, and why he thinks we shouldn't be together, because he thinks I deserve better. So this guy literally projects and flips his experience onto this situation. Now, the guy that I was with buys it hook, line, and sinker, which, pay attention, to the first guy proves that he's right. That's how he felt. He was like, well, I lied on her and he believed it. That's proof that he doesn't deserve to be with her, because anybody can see that's not who she is. So if this guy will believe me over her, he absolutely, like, y'all hear what I'm saying? That's how it went down in that dream I had last night. I'm telling you, for real, that's how it went down in that dream. I'm telling you. I got levers at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you guys see, I gotta cover it up, but that's the levers at the bottom of the deck. I'm trying to tell you. That's what this was. That's what this is right here. That's what I'm looking at right here. Child. So it's like, it's that mirror effect. It's a projection. But it's more than just a projection. It's a projection that got crossed. Y'all understand what I'm saying, right? Okay. Y'all got it. Yeah, that's crazy as hell. But with the sun card out here, it's like now everyone can see, because the towers come down. We can't, this is us after a tower. This energy is real what it is. Things are on the ground and scattered in rumbles and pieces. So people are trying to pick up the pieces now. Like, what happened? How did we get here? Where's that Y card? That's what this is. Why? How did we get here? Okay. Well, we got here when person A decided he wanted that woman, but she was already with somebody. So he lied about the woman to this man and told this man that this woman was behaving like him, and told this. Now, whoever this man is, y'all. Hangman and the Fool. I'm trying to tell you. I'm just gonna let you know. Oh, Lord. Wow. Y'all. Just over though, because the tower fell. Let me get this next deck. Let's go get this moon. Let's go find out what we don't know. But now we know. Lord have mercy. That's a mess. It's a mess. But I'm telling you, you stick with the dream analogy. You stick with my dream as the analogy. People can now see that this guy. I feel like what I'm looking at, people can see everything. People can see that this guy set this guy up over a woman that he wanted. The truth is, the guy that he set up is swamp energy. Not a king, not a boss, but the real, you're saying murky. That's the real murky energy. Okay, let's get the moon. Strength of the star. So, but that's the Hangman, and I think that's what why this education card is out here. Remember what I said, like something's over, but you may not know why, or if it's supposed to. Yeah, it's over, but that's what was happening behind the scenes. I told you in the dream, I didn't know those people. Okay, so behind the scenes. That's what the moon card's out here. Let's get this moon. You needed to know this for some reason. Spirit, why do we need to know this? So that you can understand what's about to happen next. Magician is out of place. We have Othela and Aries out here. So something's about to happen. Another death? Yeah. There's another transformation, another change is about to happen. You got another change coming in. So number 5 is significant. Got 7 out here twice, 5 out here twice. Let me see. What don't we know about this? Like we now see it was a setup. 3 of Cups. Six of Swords. So celebration because of freedom. 6 of Pentacles. Dang. I mean, this is good. The Hermit coming out on the Hierophant. This is really good. Yeah, you're about to celebrate. It's not just a new beginning, but a new way of living. And this is absolutely, it's everything to do with your connection to the divine. There's the, then we already had a Page of Cups. Yeah, right? Page of Swords, Page of Wands. Anyway, there's a, that was yesterday's reading. There is a significant connection here, but no, that's the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. That's what I want. 9 of Wands. Yeah, it's like you've had to, it's almost like you had to fight for this. To fight for this. Here's the Lovers. 2 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Y'all have had to fight for this connection. 7 of Pentacles. This is giving me the energy I had the other day where a whole relationship was built under somebody's nose. King of Cups. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. The Emperor. Here we go. This is something. Y'all, you gotta take a resonates. I don't know. What's up with this King of Cups Emperor? Who this is? Instance. Queen of Swords. Dang. I'm clear. Listen, this connection, this intimate connection they're calling it, this intimate connection that you're involved in, this is good. This is good. There's too many cards, y'all. Empress, Hierophant, Page of Wands, 2 of Wands. I'm gonna take them. Dang. Got your Empress out here. I mean, this is good. This is a whole match now. Hierophant, it's a whole match. It's been sanctioned by the divine. There's Page of Wands again. And the 2 of Wands. Yeah, I mean, it's just, listen. It's like you and this person that you are together with, it's a divine union. I got the runes out here to tell us that. But y'all have something to do together. So sometimes people come together and they're, I'm not going to say that. Sometimes people come together and it's for the purpose. I already said this in the other reading. Sometimes people come together and they're like, oh, we're going to have a family. But y'all are doing something. There's something y'all are creating. There's something y'all are producing. There's something y'all are, there's the Hangman again. There's something y'all are doing together. This is a divine union. Y'all are doing something for God together. I'm telling you, there's that Four of Swords. I'm trying to tell you, the Hangman, Four of Swords, y'all are both like surrendered to the divine flow in your lives separately. And so together, y'all are like an unstoppable... I said go Power Rangers. Dang. Temperance. So maybe y'all are both earth angels. Dang. Eight of Wands in the world. Listen. So, let me tell you something. What's that? That's earth and air. Dang. Oh, that's all the elements. Yeah. It's a bad day for somebody, but it's a good day for you. Yep. This, and there's the moon. This new life is an end to struggle and strife. Okay? That's what you don't see. And I feel like they're telling you this because maybe you got so used to this foolishness. Maybe you've been down bad for so long you don't understand that you up. I don't know. Maybe you think that what's in front of you is too good to be true. Maybe you think that what's in front of you is going to go the way that, but it's not. And you're about to get communication that confirms to you that you're in a new timeline, new path, new lifestyle, new everything. Everything is new now. This is not the old anything. So you want to be careful that you're not resisting, that you're not fighting yourself being on this new timeline. Because I gotta tell you, baby, there's no old timeline to go back to. God burned that bridge for you. It's burnt up to a crisp. There's no going back. You can only move forward. And you are moving forward in some type of union and some type of connection. Okay? So if you're one of those people who are like, I don't want to, okay, whatever, this ain't your message. But somebody out here is moving forward and you are not moving forward alone. And what you should know about what you just experienced is it was precipitated by somebody that you don't know wanting you and being jealous of the person you were with. So they literally sabotaged. They sabotaged a whole relationship. Here's what I love though. It was divinely orchestrated. I'm clear. It was divine. Because I don't know. Without these out here and Anzus and Othila next to Ingas, I don't know goblins out here rescue Sam, the Hangman. I don't know that you would have. I don't know that this. If we take my dream as this, okay? I don't know that you would have left that other situation if an external influence hadn't come in and influenced it apart. And that's what this is. Now, I do feel like everybody can now see that that's what happened. That they got whatever, people can see that there was a setup to the breakup and the fall down. Okay, and somebody's clear that they're the fall guy. But the whole point of it was the divine orchestrated all of this because the divine is all over this. It's messy as hell. But the divine is all up, over, and through this. And the reason is because you needed to be gotten out of something. This was a rescue operation. And the divine, y'all don't know yet, the divine will use anyone, anything, anybody to benefit you. And that's what this is. Somebody you probably don't know got jealous of you and what you had. They set a plan into motion but it was like they sprung your trap. It's like you were trapped and you didn't know it, but now you're free. Mm, mm, mm. And you might never know this person. I don't know. I don't know. That's not indicated here. You know, that's what's so interesting. Nowhere in these cards does it say that you end up with the person who set the trap. I just get an emperor and an empress, but there's two different emperors out here, right? There's the, I'm telling you, because listen, what I say about those numbers, let's start out with the numbers and the oracle cards. Your foundation was good. Your foundation is solid. It's just what got built on it was faulty. You were with some type of false emperor or empress. You got to take it how it resonates, you know? And somebody saw that. Somebody saw that. I said, they don't go together. No, no. But the way they went about it was hinky and janky, okay? So they had made a whole mess just to get y'all apart so they could come move in. But I don't feel like that emperor and this emperor are the same emperor. It doesn't matter because either way you get the Page of Wands and the Two of Wands, you get to move forward focused on what's in front of you. That's what's bottom line is either way. Either way, that person did you a favor. I mean, the two decks and the doubles are wild. I'm telling you, there's a mirror effect here, y'all. As above, so below, as within, so without. I'm going to leave the reading here because that's the reading. You know, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Hope it brought you some confirmation, a little bit of clarity, because my goodness, right? If you like the vibe, absolutely subscribe. Turn your post notifications so the next time I drop a read, it'll show up in your feed. Don't forget, time's a construct. This reading is timeless. Whenever it shows up for you, that's when you need it. You take the part that resonates, you leave the rest behind for the next person. In between now and the next time I drop a reading, trust your path, your process, and your purpose. Peace.